I think I'm gonna fall asleep doing this.
No way.
This feels like it's gonna be relaxing. Oh yeah, I forgot.
No naps.
Hey guys, it's me Ann, and this is Beauty with Me. Today I got a facial at the gym. Sort of. I went to FaceGym. It's a spa that has made very, very intense facial massage its bread and butter. I've been hearing about FaceGym for quite some time now, so when the brand reached out to us to give us the exclusive to film the brand's new Skin IV machine, which is an add-on to any of FaceGym's original facials, I jumped on the opportunity to try it out, and we filmed it for your viewing pleasure. Before we show you, please make sure you are subscribed down below. Beauty with Me comes out every Monday at 11 a.m. FaceGym isn't your typical spa. In fact, its founder, Inga Theron, would describe it more as a place that you go to work out your face. Instead of having, your typical private rooms, there are 4 chairs lined up where their trainers, so their facialists, will do their work on your face. Hey guys, I'm here with Inga Theron. She is the founder of FaceGym, and I am going to get my first workout today. I'm very excited because I've heard a lot of very good things about this. I've been dying to know how FaceGym came about. I've done a ton of different facials, but I have never done one like this before.
I realized that muscle manipulation wasn't being done effectively enough. People were still doing facials, and product on, product off just doesn't give you that long-term efficacy that I think you can actually get when you work and manipulate the muscles. And so I was like, there's got to be a different way. Why don't I take a training approach, which I'm doing with my body, and apply that to beauty? And that's when I started working with a plethora of experts to try and create a protocol that actually stimulates the what we call forgotten 40 muscles in the face.
At Theron's suggestion, I went for the Game Face treatment, which, like most workouts, starts with a slow warm-up. My facialist Elle started with stretching my neck, cleansing my skin, giving me a gentle facial massage before whipping out a little red yoga ball that she used to stretch, relieve tension on my face, open up my sinuses, the whole shebang.
So how's your skin feeling today?
Actually, my skin feels pretty good. I'm just prone to congestion usually,
Okay,
I think.
we use our training serum. Since you say you're prone to breakouts, I'm going to be using our Clear Skin.
Then after applying the serum to my face, Elle whipped out the big guns, and that was a radiofrequency machine. Now, radiofrequency is a type of energy that encourages cell turnover and stimulates the production of collagen and elastin by heating up the layers of the skin. This is actually a device I've never used before, so I was a little bit worried that it would burn. It actually didn't at all. It felt really good. It had this rotating knob on it that felt like a little massage. There were sections of my face where it was a little bit uncomfortable, but overall it was a really pleasurable experience. Then it was time for the cardio portion, which was essentially a very intense, super whipping fast facial massage that stimulates circulation, brings blood to the surface of the skin, and improves texture. Elle's hands work so quickly, gliding past your skin. It looks like it would hurt, but it actually felt really good. It felt like it's just a really fast, strange facial massage. It helps drain lymph, it helps improve circulation. I generally really liked it. Then it was time to sculpt my face. And not gonna lie, this was the portion that was actually the most uncomfortable. Imagine a masseuse working out knots on your back, but doing that on your face. The pressure was pretty firm, but afterward, I really do think I could see a slight difference in the contours of my face and just overall lifting. Once the cardio workout was done, Elle moved on to another device. It's a microcurrent device. The microcurrent device basically uses electricity to stimulate muscles and cause them to tighten. I could actually feel my lips and my eyelid twitching as the device glided over those areas. Finally, we got to the main event, which was the new Skin IV machine. Inspired by the vitamin drips and intravenous fluid that people get when they're just feeling kind of blah, Inga was inspired by that kind of technology and wanted to create something for the face that had similar boosting effects without a needle. It's essentially a customizable form of hydrodermabrasion, which uses water, oxygen, and special serums to exfoliate and help with dark spots and hyperpigmentation. After spraying the detox water on my skin as the first step, which contains silver oxide, which is antibacterial, hyaluronic acid, which is hydrating, and aloe vera juice that's very soothing, she moved on to a serum. Elle decided to use 2 different serums on my face, the Clear Skin Cocktail and the Glow Shot. Both serums combine to fight acne with a mix of acids and vitamin B5 to hydrate and tone the skin. The best way to describe this treatment is prickly. It's not painful, but you're definitely aware that there's a spray going like 200 miles per hour on your skin. It doesn't hurt, but you definitely feel a little bit of that sensation. After my skin was sufficiently sprayed, Elle moved on to some facial gua sha and finished off with some products just to keep my skin nice and hydrated and protected after I left the studio. I've got to admit that before I went to FaceGym, I did have a little too much wine the night before, so my skin was definitely feeling puffy. After I got the facial, I could definitely see a difference in just the general contours of my face. It was kind of cool to see that like slight effect without makeup. In truth though, I think I might be a little bit too young to see drastic results from FaceGym. Their treatments range from $70 for the signature facial to $275 for the game face, which is what I got. I think that to really see marked results, you'd have to go back multiple times. Actually, Inga recommends 6 times. For me though, I think this is something that I would do before a big event, or if I'm just feeling like just gross, congested, and puffy, because it really does help with lymphatic drainage and helps reduce inflammation. For those of you who don't have a FaceGym near you, or simply just don't want to spend the cash on it, I'd recommend doing some facial massage at home. You can do it just with your fingers as you put on your moisturizer or when you do an oil cleanse, or you can spring for a facial massage tool. I just got this new facial gua sha tool. I got this one at Herbivore Botanicals. You can use it to give yourself a little facial massage in the evening or in the morning when you're just applying your product. It's good to get a little bit of a deeper massage than you can get with your fingers. But honestly, I highly recommend both. Okay, that is it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really enjoyed making this video. Please let me know in the comments what you'd like to see on Beauty With Me in the future, and I will catch you guys next week. Bye. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Click here to subscribe to Refinery29, click here to watch another video, and follow me on Instagram at mian.chan so we can hang out there too. Bye.